the shops are closed at 10 p.m. at night. So how?
It's not that shops opening after 10 o'clock will ensure a 10 billion economy. It's not the right way to look at it. You'll have to understand how economy works to be able to understand how we reach 10 billion. So these two incidents and these two goals or these two actions are not necessarily equally correlated. Yes, it's a matter of concern and definitely we'll look into it. But just by ensuring that our shops are open for after 10 will ensure a $10 billion economy is, I don't think, the correct way to look at it. And if by opening more than 10 o'clock a shop, we would reach $10 billion economy, then I would allow the shops to be open till 3 o'clock also. But it doesn't work that way. So that analogy is completely wrong and incorrect. And there's more details to how a $10 billion economy goes. Economy is dependent on government spending, is on the investments made by private sector, on a different kind of consumption that takes place. So there are many factors that are there, and all those other factors are very important. But having said that, of course, this issue of this 10 o'clock thing is a concern, and the administration, in its wisdom at that point in time, had seen all the situation that occurred, and they decided. And now government has asked, we have been asked, and we are going to call a meeting. I am told, I have not been able to go to the office because I came straight for this conference. The Deputy CM will be taking a meeting today. So we'll wait for the outcome of that meeting. But of course, we will examine the entire aspect and see how we could balance the whole thing out. But law and order is important, and we cannot compromise on that.
Such law and order issues.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Tourism area is affected by incidents like these, by different kind of other social events, by bands being called, by other kind of strikes being done. So everything affects the tourism sector. There's no doubt about it. And in the past also, whenever there were bands, they were called, by organizations. We've seen that it has affected. So it happens, and it doesn't happen just for us. It happens across the world. Today in France, they're facing problem. There is shops being looted out there. There are law and order situations, incidents. So it's a part of society, part of what happens. Shouldn't happen. I'm not saying that it is compulsory to happen. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen. So it's not something out of the blue. So what is important for us from a government and administration point of view is to immediately bring things to calm, not allow this situation to escalate, and make sure that there's enough steps taken to maintain the law and order in the future. So we have to handle situations as they come, but that is part and parcel, as I said, of governance and of administration.